Okay, so good morning, everyone. We are the group 2 of the group project Business Accounting, and our group member have Tan Ming Hui, AFRINA, Fok Yong Xian, Han Xiang, and me, Wijia. And today we will discuss and complete the Business Accounting assignment part 2. And now I will pass to the Fok Yong Xiang to share the screen.
Is it you guys can see the two screen?
Can.
Okay.
Yes.
Part B. Additional information was available after the financial statements in Part A were completed. Critically analyze the effect of each of the following items separately on the affected accounts, net income loss, and accounting equation of AKE. So the first additional information will be depreciation to both office equipment and delivery van for a total of 35,000. The effect on the affected account should be expenses understated. Expenses understated, both depreciation expense for office equipment and depreciation expense for delivery van understated. And the second affected account will be accumulated depreciation for office equipment and accumulated depreciation for delivery van also understated. And the effect on the net income loss, the expenses understated, so the net income will overstated. And effect on the accounting equation will be assets overstated. Because the fixed asset there not yet contra with the contra asset account, which is accumulated depreciation for both fixed asset. And the second affected on the accounting equation will be owner equity overstated because the net income overstated. So I will pass to Jala to continue the additional information.
So for me is the B question, unpaid salaries of 20,000. So first is the expenses understated, which is the salaries expenses understated. And the second one is salaries payable understated. And the new income is overstated. And liabilities understated, which is the salaries payable understated. And the last one is the owner's equity overstated. Guys, if any wrong of your opinion, you all can say to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your answer is don't say with us. So if don't have any question, I will pass to Ming Hui. Continue the number 3 question.
For the number 3 question is the variable balance of the official surprise in hands was 300. There will effect on the accounts is surprise expenses. There is expenses understated. And the second accounts will affect in the sentences is sales surprise overstated.
What?
Sales surprise
Oh, I think
overstated.
should be office surprise overstated, is it? Xiahui? Ming Hui.
Wait ah.
I also think that is the office surprise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Office surprise.
Now here is right, the office surprise, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Office surprise. Sorry, yeah. Office
It's okay.
surprise will overstated, and the net income will overstated, and the assets also will overstated because the officer surprise overstated, and the owner equity also will overstated because the net income overstated. Okay, I will pass to Han Xiang.
The additional information be a total of 7,800 of the unearned revenue were realized. So the cash will overstated, the revenue will understated. Is it correct?
Oh, sorry, I can't hear clearly. Can you repeat the answer again?
The cash will overstated, the revenue will understated.
Guys, I think the another account should be an unearned revenue overstated, is it? Because the unearned revenue overstated because they not yet deduct the realized unearned revenue. Is it? You guys agree with me?
Yes,
Yes.
Because
I
it
think
realized
so.
already, right?
Oh, okay. So, Han
So
Xiang,
then it
it
will be
should be an unearned revenue overstated.
Thank you for correcting.
Okay.
The net income will understated. And then the liability will overstated and owner equity will understated. Then I will pass to AFRINA to the next additional information.
So for question E, a sum of RM 4,500 insurance was not recorded. First, I think expenses is understated. Second, prepaid insurance also understated.
Prepaid insurance for the AFRINA.
Understated.
Sorry, I think is it the prepaid insurance should overstated?
yeah, right. I also overstated.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for that.
Okay. Because the prepaid insurance they overstated because they're not yet data from the insurance expenses,
Okay.
so it should be overstated.
Net income is overstated. Asset is understated.
Avina, sorry, the assets
Oh,
should be overstated because here the prepaid
okay.
insurance already overstated.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay.
Also, or net equity is overstated. Okay, so I will pass to for your Shian.
Okay. So only left 2 questions, so we take turn now. We one by one answer the question. The additional
Okay.
information F. The billing department failed to send invoices to client for a total sum of 24,400 ringgit Malaysia. So the affected account should be revenue understated, which is the sales understated too. The another account will be Acc revenues, which is account receivable or account receivable. Understated. So the effect on the net income, I will pass to Jared to discuss.
Okay, for me, the new income, I think that is the new income understated. And the last one, I think that is the assets understated because the account receivable is understated and the owner's equity is also understated. Okay, so I will pass to Ming Hui continue the question G.
For the question G is a new rental expenses for equipment merchandise was generated as a debit to office equipment for 15,800 and a credit to account payable for 15,800. There were effect or rental expenses understated and office equipment understated. I will pass to
Well,
Han
I
Xiang.
think an office equipment is overstated, right?
Yeah, office equipment overstated.
Okay.
Okay. Han Xiang continue the effect on net income.
The net income will understated. Is correct.
I think because the expenses understated will cause the net income overstated. Is it correct?
Yes.
I
Thank you
also
for adding.
answer is overstated.
Yeah, because the expenses understated. Okay. Afrina continue the next part.
I think liability is understated.
Uh, Afrina, the G additional information.
I think it's the asset overstated because we write here office equipment, yeah.
Yeah,
This is an item for the asset, not liabilities.
yeah.
The last one, owner equity overstated.
Yeah.
So me again. The additional information has said suppliers invoices amounting to 135,000 were generalized as a debit to merchandise inventory for amount and a credit to account payable for 153,000 ringgit Malaysia. So because the account, I think the account payable should overstated, and it should be record and 135,000 ringgit Malaysia. So I think it is overstated 18,000. Is it agree, you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I will pass to Jared.
And now I think that the new income is not effect because we don't write any the revenue or as expenses, right? So then the new income will not affect these sentences. So I will pass to Ming Hui to continue the last one.
Liability were overstated because the account payable is overstated.
So I think the discussion for part B was over. So I will pass to Jared to continue.
So I think then we all done the part B, and if don't have any question, we will close this meeting. Oh, okay. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.